Hey everyone, and today we have a lot to talk about. So if you hear like me scrolling, I need to go to my notes app real quick. Alright, we definitely have a decent amount. I'm gonna just be talking for a bit. We have a lot to talk about in COD, Fortnite, some Battlefield stuff. Yeah, finally. And I'll just be talking about some other random stuff, you know? We're going to start off with Fortnite, and, the recycler weapon. It was a new heavy added, I think, Thursday, no, maybe it had been Tuesday, I don't remember. But it got added, and, I used it, video coming out soon with it. I like it, but, it's definitely possible to get a win. I feel like you should be able to hold 5 shots instead of 3, though. That's just me personally, though. Yeah, not a lot to talk on Fortnite. Call of Duty. Alright, there were some map updates in Warzone. In Warzone, we had, the zombies changed to a supermarket, I think. And the fact that Warzone is probably gonna go Cold War theme, when beginning of Season 3. So expect that. They also added the new sniper rifle in Cold War. I don't remember what it's called. But it's a bolt action sniper from my memory. It's like the ZRG or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it's called. But it is good. I'm just gonna never use it. I don't know if it's good or not. And there has been a definite problem in the zombies community. How do I phrase this? There's been a glitch, I don't know, where people who went to, on PC at least, people who've gone to around 50 is what I've seen, maybe around 40, on Cold War Zombies, their game would freeze and they would get banned. So I'm assuming, as it's only on PC, but I would be terrified if it went to console or anything. So I'm not gonna go above. I'm still gonna be playing. There's no way I'm going above round 30 though. So 31 is probably what I'm gonna just continue going at, just to get my battle pass stuff going up. So. Yeah, it's really frustrating. A lot of the community has actually been very upset with this, as they should. This is this would definitely piss you off a lot. So yeah, also in Modern Warfare, they added they added 3 new maps and then quietly took them out. I don't remember the names, but they were older maps based with a revamped design. Alright, on to Battlefield 5. Yes, I bought that game and I'm gonna be reviewing it real quick. It's the thing with Battlefield 5, I think it's awesome and I hate it. I hate it because it was based off of pushing feminism down our throats. It was doing a bunch of stuff that were appealing to people who won't even play the game. So, and the devs wanted that, and that's why I don't want it. That's why I didn't want it for a while. I eventually got it mainly because, and they also, when the game first came out, they didn't even have the M1 Garand. You can't have a World War II game without the M1 Garand. It's a thing. But when the Pacific War, Pacific Theater came out, I've kind of enjoyed it. I'm not going to be playing a whole lot, but, be a video. Be reviewing it a bit more. Going more in depth. Planes are fun. So I admit. I think it's awesome because this game had the balls for you to play as a Nazi. Oh, I can't say that anymore. Oh, I'm sorry. To play as a German in World War II. And that is... Good job. You know what? I will applaud Battlefield 5 for the fact that you can play as a German in World War II. Not saying I agree with them, but, I applaud them because you don't really see the Germans in any World War II game. And going into what I support, you guys might be getting some mixed signals. I'm going to state it very clearly what I support in general. If you guys want to click off, I'll be comparing some other stuff, be talking about other stuff, and tell like a short story that I wrote for English class, and I thought it was it's like a scary story. It's supposed to give you the creeps. But what I support in general, I support Black Lives Matter, as I've mentioned several times in podcasts. I do support that. But I do think racism against white people is a thing. I support feminism to a degree. And what I mean is, I don't think I'll mention die, obviously, but also I feel like women should have all these rights and stuff, and the fact that men and women don't get paid still the same. Once that happens, I think they're pretty much equals. I support LGBTQ rights. Unless it's stupid, semi-bisexual. If you actually believe that's a thing, I will punch you. I don't care. Because semi-bisexual, if you guys want to know the definition of that, it's when you're attracted to only one gender. And here is in context. It would be pretending if I was gay, but I look like a straight guy. That just doesn't make sense. And that's the context it's being used in. That is the only thing where I make jokes about it. I will make jokes about it. But nothing demeaning to them. I might joke around and I pretend I'm a attack helicopter or something like that. Just messing around with friends. But I won't say, legal words about them. I feel like I've explained it. I'm leaning more towards, a mix between atheist and, Christianity, Catholicism. And yeah, those are my views. Oh wait, you guys are guessing gun control or whatever. This will be the final thing. I feel like I'm definitely a Democrat, but more liberal. But gun control. I like guns. I feel like that's enough to say. I want to own a World War II collection of guns that I might occasionally shoot like Crazy Rabbit. But yeah, I do support gun control and policies, but I don't want them really bad. I do support I don't want crazy people out here running with a gun. I feel like it's more the person's mental state than the gun itself, kind of like the video game argument. So alright, what I meant by comparing two songs is, remember when I was gonna say I was comparing the kids aren't alright to the kids aren't alright by yeah, we're gonna do something like that. We're comparing Dynamite by BTS to Dynamite by that one dude where they did a Minecraft parody off it. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, search up Dynamite and I don't know, Minecraft, I don't know, song. And you guys can listen to both of them. I prefer the Dynamite from 2012 though, because I've known it more, I've lived with it more. Let's tell a story that I wrote. Why am I doing all this for this one episode? Well, why not, honestly? That's my view. And I thought it'd be kind of fun. Yeah, I know, I was expecting this podcast to be a lot longer, and I'm very upset that it isn't. Maybe I should have had a person on. I apologize. They probably would have made it longer. If I can find the story. That's not it. There it is. Okay. It is, it's called The Knock at the Door. We had to use the word there as, over there. There as in, their couch or whatever. And they are, the abbreviation thing. So, The Knock at the Door is the name of the story. There was a knock at the And obviously, I made up the names, everything is made up. This is not real. So I'm going to be my best reader perspective, which I'm bad at. And, again, like I said, sorry if you hear, like, tapping on the phone screen. It's just me moving around and, like, switching between stuff. Alright, let me start the story. The knock at the door. There was a knock at the door, and Josh leaped from his couch to see who knocked at the door. When he opened the door, there was no one in sight. Josh became angrier as he shut the door. They're back at it again. He said, earlier that evening, Ding Dong that just came by. Don't you guys hate it when that happens? And ruined his evening. There was another knock at the door, but fainter. Josh opened the door and saw his neighbor close their door. I meant to say across the street, but I didn't. And Josh thought nothing of it and closed the door. When he tried to lock the door, he couldn't find his keys and said, "They're gone," Josh exclaimed. Then he felt a cold hand with a dark, pointy fingers on his shoulder. Josh turned around and saw a long, dark figure with long and pointy limbs. At that moment, Josh realized that those weren't ding-dong ditchers at his door. And it was supposed to be a very creepy story. And if you guys are wondering, when I was writing that, I just watched, like, several Mr. Ballin videos. He's the guy on YouTube who tells scary stories. So, that's why it was scary. Alright, I completed the D Machine Easter egg. And attempted the Firebase E Easter egg with 2 friends. One was bad, one was better than me. One was, we first tried the Firebase Z, and I couldn't clutch up. It was me, we did everything. We got the first cutscene, and then we had to get the boss fight. And communication, the lack of communication is what killed us. I thought I was going to have a death machine, and my friend and my other friend would have cruise missiles, so we could just end the boss fight. But only one of us had a cruise missile, so we were able to drop his health, the boss's health to half, and then my worst friend got too close and died, and then my other friend tried to revive him, got too close and died. And I was just like, I can't revive you guys because you guys are too close. If I get there, I'm going to die. So, I just started training and shooting him with my papped gun. And eventually got to the point where I was like, okay, I'm going to try to get a cruise missile. Because if I can pull that out, I should be fine. And finish the fight. I never got to it because I got blocked at one point. And that's how I lost. Then, right after we did the D Machine Easter egg, and we successfully did it. First Easter egg ever completed. I was really excited in my head. I didn't show it because it was 11 p.m. But I was really excited when I completed that, and I still am excited about that. I did not know how to do the Easter egg. My friend just did everything, and he called my friend retarded. And he didn't notice until I told him the day after, which I thought it was hilarious. Because he just wasn't doing something that we said like 5 times to do. For him to just get into the room, and there wasn't really a boss fight, but it was really enjoyable, I'd say. Like I said, I had no idea what the steps were, so he did everything. I was just like, you do everything, and because he knew the steps by heart, so that's why he did everything. And I said, if you need help, you need assistance at anything, get me. So I ended off with the game with like a Gallo and an RPG, and that game. And the other game I ended off with, I don't remember what I ended off with, honestly. I know I had a Gallo and probably something else, but yeah, I wish I had probably someone else for this. I probably could have doubled the time, but sometimes it doesn't work out as planned. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. Go to my actual channel. Please subscribe to the recent video, which I don't remember. It was a COD video, yeah. Tons of videos on the way. See you guys next time, and goodbye.